Hey everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing fine. We're back. We have finished both DLCs. Completed. We've done every available side quest. We've done every available companion quest. And now it is time to finish the main game. All we have to do now, rescue the Hope and save the galaxy. You might say I'm on a galaxy quest. All right. We have the Hope Auxiliary Power. We're at a good level. I probably should get another weapon in here in case I need it. I should also repair all of my shit. So I've just got a lot of things on my person at the moment.
I've taken the liberty of having
Just do a quick repair of Rimini.
Sam clear up some floor space. We didn't really need that crate of toilet paper, did we?
Obviously not. We're back on the Hope. Max, Parvati, coming with me. We've reached the end of our journey. We're back on the Hope. We have a few things to do first. We need to patch in Ada, and then we need to repower the skip drive. So, first things first, auxiliary power. Away! It's quiet. Too quiet. They're not mad at me. I don't know how... Wait, how are you guys here?
I hear someone snuck into Depository 18. Amateurs. That never happened around here.
How are there corporates on here already? I didn't tell them where it was. Alright. Route power source to supplement the reactor. What's the status report? Power status. Power save mode. Only life support. Alright. Maintenance has been very overdue. Some idiot left a microwave. Great. Left a fork in a microwave. Hibernation status. Okay. Logs. Pre-launch roll call. Hunt, Tarega, Nolda, and Volkov. Alright. This is from Wilhelm. This is a log from the captain. 10 years. The longest trip Donna ever took was a week-long sojourn into the Silver Mountains. Even that set her on edge. She's a homebody, always has. She packed so much food we could have been stranded out on these rocks for a month, and we would have been just fine. UDL sent us on a team-building seminar into the city once. They paid for everything, still packed nutrient bars just in case the bus broke down. It's going to take this ship 10 years to reach Halcyon, an entire decade. Okay. Audio transcript. Wilhelm. This is it, folks. Nolda, say goodbye to Old Blue. If anyone wants to, good riddance. Why so bitter, Rez? She's been a good home. Give me a spaceship any day of the week. We'll see how you feel a year in. Moment of silence, or should we make a toast? It feels weird leaving Earth in the rearview mirror. We only look forward. Okay. Well. Power is now being routed from the docking bay. Auxiliary power mode.
That ought to do it, Captain.
Okay. Just looking around here. Can't get very far. That's fine. Let's take a bit of ammunition. I feel weird that there's a corporate guard here, but a dead combat drone. This feels very much like the Groundbreaker. Okay. Imperfecto.
Oh, keep quiet.
Let's take all this for now. I'm not in a restricted area, am I? I don't believe I am. This whole starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. On the upside, the bathrooms are the cleanest they've been since we left port. It's made my job easier. Okay. Cheers, everyone. Okay. Alright, restricted access is in front of me. Let's see what that's about. Plasma cutter. Mag pick. Just hope no one can see me here. Great. Alright. Undo that. Let's see what they have to say. Hello. Quincy.
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside.
Well, I'm repairing the reactor so it doesn't explode and take the colony out.
Explode? Holy shit. Alright. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight. They're a dangerous mix of bored and trigger happy.
Sure.
We've got a few extra in the old badge station to my right. Good luck.
Alright, so that opens up from there. Interesting. So, there was armor in here. That was... These are Marauder armors. Let's see. Riot control armor is probably the option I should take. But I'm probably not going to be stealthy, you know? And it's way less useful. Alright, let's see if that does it. Oh, did he give me a thing? Unlocks the filing room. Watercolor. Now I don't know. Now I don't fully get it. Okay, well, I can go that way. I can also climb this hilarious ladder. Where does the ladder take me? Takes me up and around, that's for sure. Not instantly into shoot-on-sight territory. Okay. Just working my way around. This feels like the way we should be going. This is a big room. Big little station. Let's see if we can't get there with our Sprat friends in tow. Alright, there's a restricted access room. So we'll have to go back into the main area. This saves us a little bit of time journeying, which is good. What do we got? Alright, so the engineer made another log here. Finding a lot more blood on the ship. Must be the clumsiest crew. You know how hard it is to get blood stains out of steel. I'm going to run out of septic wash, antiseptic wash. I have a promotion waiting on Halcyon. Okay. Okay. So I need to get out and down the stairs. Focus. Start there. Drop a save, and then out we go. And over this way. Okay.
Heading back. Yes.
Go over there.
Lively.
Alright, no one look at me. Dead sentries. Oops. There we go. In there. And here's the terminal that I think that I got found in. Alright, storage pods unavailable. Status. Current pod count, 9999, because they got me out. They woke me up. Pod removal, CB5524. That was me, alright. Audio transcript. Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Alright, so that was what, what's-his-face called it, said.
You alright, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again?
Alright.
Something...
Alright. Out of curiosity. This is a little break area, which is nice. Okay. Doors are locked. Great. Sprats.
I'm going.
Here they come!
Everyone all right?
That's fine. Lots of big ol' sprats.
Be right there.
Should we assign Sam for a cleanup?
Oh gosh. I'm gonna be sick.
Okay. So what happened here? Old log entry. I don't know what in the void just happened. I'm writing it down in case I'm going insane. Pulled a guy out of a pod and his arm got all clammy, rubbery. I poked at it for a bit and it started to liquefy like it was made of water. Alright, so people didn't get treated in time, and this area appears to have been kind of a wash. Flamethrower. Okay. That's depressing. Okay, so where... Alright. Let's go up for a sec. See where this takes us. Get our disguise on. Oh, skeletons over here. Alright, this must be somewhere else we need to go. Alright, well, let's go down first. Deal with our objective. That delicious Oktoberfest smooth. Alright. We are opening this room. We got robots.
Authorized personnel.
Yep, don't worry about me. Okay. Let's see. Manual log Torrega, the one who didn't want to be here. Or didn't want to be on Earth. Everyone is running around trying to figure out how we're going to eat. None of it means anything if we can't keep on course. 26 years of travel through space. I don't know if I can handle it. It's so much pressure. If I get one thing wrong, one smudge decimal point off by one miscalculation, we could crash to an asteroid. I keep thinking of the colonists. They'd never wake up. Lucky them. Hunt. Captain. I've called you all here because the numbers on our rations are off. Nolda. Off? What do you mean off? We have too many. Someone hasn't been taking theirs. Extra food sounds like a good thing, darling. Alright, that's the wife, the first mate. Not extra. Someone's getting their food from another source. They must have stashed it somewhere. Someone could have brought it from Earth. If they did, we need to include it in our rationing, Frank. Every bit of food on this ship is to be split among all. It's theirs, it isn't yours to take. This isn't about ownership, it's about survival. We're going to run out eventually, and the longer we last, the closer we get to figuring this out. I want everyone to interrogate their crew, find out whoever's not eating their share, and bring them forward. Hunt, the wife. There is hope yet. Mama used to have such a garden. I grew up on her tomatoes and lemons and limes. When we left Earth, she was kind as to share a sample of seeds, so that wherever we end up, I might start my own garden. Buds grow in hydroponics. This may not be a backyard, but it's something. I'll remember you every day. Mamochka, Russian, more than ever. Audio transcript. Law help me, it worked. I'm going to hell, but it worked. How do I break the news to the captain? I wanted this on record. Sick of the witch hunt. It's me. I have been eating my rations. I don't need it. I don't mind feeling hungry. I need my engineer to his full faculties. I'm glad you owned up, but start eating your share. That's an order. With all due respect, we're up Schitt's Creek. I'm not sure that's an order means a lot right now. It holds weight more than ever. We need to stay organized. I ain't doing it, so shove it down my throat or give my leftovers to someone else. But what did he figure out? Maybe we'll learn. Alright. Just want to poke my head around here. Nothing worth getting. Drop a quick save. Alright. Logs. Audio transcript. Begin audio log. Is this thing working? I said begin... Damn you. This is Wells. Phineas Wells. Okay. Let's go with that. Work continues on test subject 112. Retrieved from hibernation bay 8. Time of extraction 2.5 hours ago. Time of death 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell death, my arch nemesis, haunting every attempt at reviving our frozen colonists, making a mockery of my procedures. I've tried every combination of every chemical, attempted every variation of every possible thawing procedure. Gradual melt, flash thaw, extremities first, brain first. I don't know how much more of this I can take. 4 hours of sleep in the last 72. Can still hear their screaming in my nightmares. 112, real name Harley Stanton, age 39. Enjoyed singing. I'm sorry I couldn't save you. Let's just see. Outer Worlds. Happy birthday, sister. Nope. It just reminded me of there was a letter someone wrote to someone who got stuck on the Hope and never got found. Begin audio log. Somebody say the words begin audio log, of course. What ridiculously inconvenient program. Alright. Don't know why I'm talking to a frozen colonist. You're losing it. Focus. Come on, make the incision. There we go. Excellent. Very well, my frigid friend. You disobeyed the moratorium on ingesting food 36 hours prior to hibernation. Thank the law for disposable gloves. Steady. That's not good. That's definitely not good. Slippery scalpel. What makes these anyway? I've got no choice. I'm going in. Remote communications.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now.
Okay.
Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge?
That sounds great.
Sorry. File not found.
Okay. We're going to the bridge, which is on the top floor. Alright, so we have to go up that elevator we just went by. Don't mind me, just walking through.
I see you've located the stasis chambers.
Hmm.
Which pod were you slumbering in for so long, Captain? The missing one, I take it?
You're correct. Up we go. Only got a few things left to do here. We have 2 missions left. This one, and then the final mission of the game. It's going to make a quick manual save. Dead interstellar crew. Mechanical sentries. Corporate commanders. All right. Lots of things to explore.
Looking good, soldier.
I wonder... Should I just, like, try to push forward? Maybe...
I'm going.
Just take a sec here.
On my way.
Again, you don't want to use too much moving when you have this on because there's only so much you can do, kind of time-wise before someone catches you. All right. Okay. That might have been it. Might have been everybody.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Hope's so much like Groundbreaker. I knew they were sisters, but it's eerie. Like walking in another universe where we all died.
No, let's go down here first really quick. Out of mostly curiosity. No one's going to be in here to find me. This is just like a weird inside area. Oh, I could have snuck in from there. I see. All right. Oh,
Yeah.
no, leave me alone. Move away. Don't talk to me. We're going to the computer. Status. Power and communications are auxiliary. Logs. Transcript. Nolda, open the door, Will. Hunt said no. You're killing us, better you than the colonists. This is idiotic. If we don't keep this afloat, they'll die. Unnecessary risk. Resi is plotting our course. The ship will fly true. You're gambling with hundreds of thousands of people's lives, and you're handpicking which few you'll consume in your madness. Okay, so he was eating people. Resi, you hear that? The drill stopped. Maybe they're taking a break, maybe it broke. Maybe they're trying to get into that cold storage. If they get through before they starve, they'll outlast us. Keep working. I'm the only one left. I don't know what Captain Hunt did down there, but he hasn't come back, and they haven't used the drill. I'm done. The course is set. I'm down to my last day of food, and I don't want to die like Donna did. Fly true. I need to find some more of the status logs. I want to find out what happened. So, obviously it sounds like Noda turned to cannibalism of some form or other. Comms. Patch
Greetings,
Ada.
Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
All right. Am I doing the right thing?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up.
Okay, sure.
Searching. Please stand by. Ah,
So nice. I'm ready to skip the Hope.
are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
It's not bad. Skip the Hope to Terra 2.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Fair. Great. Do it.
Well, it's been a good life.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends. Yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise
Are they gonna
you to
die?
hold on to something.
I don't think
Now.
they are gonna die. I thought they weren't gonna die. Did I miss something? I wasn't dumb enough to send them into the sun, was I? We did it, I think. I think we did it, y'all.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Oh. I feel like I've been turned inside out. Let's not do that again.
Sounds like a plan. Anything else to do? No. All right. Can't fast travel. I wonder if anybody's still around. Yep. All right. So back the way we sort of came. We'll get questioned once, and then we should be okay.
Hey, you!
I'm right here. I'm standing
I
put.
don't recognize.
Corporate doesn't like us socializing on duty,
I'm just trying to make.
and I'm just looking out for you.
Yeah.
Back to work. All right. Like, going back... Like, I kind of want to see the crew. I want to try to find all the logs. So let's do that next. If we can.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? No? That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
I don't know if we should be in here, Captain. It should be private, shouldn't it?
Probably, but...
Sure.
I want to find out what happened.
Good. We're in.
The computer will tell me that. Alright. Hunt, what is it, Resi? I'm sorry for waking you. One of the pod alarms went off. I don't know what to do. Alarms? We'll check it out. Okay. I'm writing this down because I'm not sure what to do, but I want the incident on record. One of our colonists has gone missing. The cameras in the pod bay have been deactivated for I don't know how long. Resi helped me hook another up in secret. I've been checking on it every morning, and today I discovered our chief engineer tampering one of the pods in the middle of the night. I'll collect more evidence. We're short on food. All right. I should throw you out of the airlock, Noda. You should be thanking me for solving our food crisis. That's your solution, sacrificing the people. What's going on? Find Alexei. We're throwing Frank in the brig. Why? He's been the one tampering with pods. What are you going to spare her the grisly details? I ate them, Resi, and I am apologizing for it. If we don't survive, they're as good as dead anyway. I'm going to be sick. Find Alexei. Okay. I've been talking to Frank, and how is the brig? He makes a kind of sense. Damn it, not you two. Don't listen to that madman. What if your wife can't grow more food? What if it fails? Then we'll figure something else out. We're not cannibals. Okay. So. Pardon me, everybody. Whenever you're ready to leave, I'll wait.
I'm going.
Go over there. Both of you.
Sure.
Great. Ammunition. Oh, this is supposed to be closed. Money. Bypass. Something else. Advanced defensive helmet. Okay. Heavy machine guns. Surprisingly, no. What you call it?
I'll keep my head down.
Error.
This statement is false. Everything I say is false. All right. So I've searched these 4 rooms. So we're just going to go straight across the hallway and look at the other 4 rooms really quick.
Remember not to take breaks on company time.
All right.
Okay.
Both of you get in here. Great. Doors closed. Nothing can go wrong. Retro rockets. I don't think that's anything special.
Be right there.
Alright, so this room is empty. This room does not have any information in it. No. There's a computer. Alright, great.
All right, I'm on my way.
Alright, what do we got? Ammunition. Hunt. The tomatoes die on their stalk. Something must be wrong with the soil. We have a month of rations. The crew talks of cannibalism. Wilhelm fights to bolster their spirits. And to the bar, the way from those too far gone. And to bar the way. Okay. At nights when my stomach grumbles, I fear I might stray towards that dark path, but I think of our Lucas asleep in his pod, and I think of all those sons and daughters and mothers and fathers. If I woke up in Halcyon and my family had been devoured by ghoulish men, I will steel my resolve. I must resist. Alexei Volkov. Physical effects of starvation are well documented, but we never learned about the toll they take on your mind. The things you hold true become walls between hunger and satisfaction. The difference between night and the right and wrong blurs. I told Frank we'd have to eat about a third of the colonists in order to survive our journey. When we still had rations, that seemed impossibly unjust. Tens of thousands of innocent people to save 24. I'm not sure anymore. Hunt. Attention all crew. I don't know who let Frank out of his cell. He is now an enemy of the ship. Anyone in league with him will be imprisoned for the duration of our journey. Anyone caught tampering with cold storage pods will be frozen, and upon our arrival in Halcyon, will be turned into the authorities. I am locking off the storage bays. Frank, if you can hear me, there's still time to turn yourself in. Rezi, can you get us to Halcyon? I've been working on it. Can you get us there? I have to. Good. Meet me on the bridge. We'll make our last stand. What about Donna? She won't be joining us. What happened? I'll fill you when we get there. Did Donna die? Did she join them? Oh, this is so depressing. Alright, well, let's get out of here now. Main area. Oh, I think I can just about make it. Great. Okay, so we go down now. What a depressing spaceship. Alright. That's not the way out. We go into this room, and then through these doors. And in theory, I could kind of work my way straight out. There is stuff to explore up here, though, if I can maybe make my way back up. All right. So, nothing's that way. I don't see any computers, you know. Alright, let's go up. Here's a computer.
Sure.
Everyone go stand over there. Okay. Now I have one. All right. Unauthorized access will result in termination. Sure. Exchange. Res. I'm bored. You up for a round of torts? I've got a bridge duty. I'll come up. Buzz me in. Don't cheat this time. It's not cheating if you don't get caught. I'm inspecting the deck all the same. I'll find Alexei and play with him instead. Okay, so this was more... It was his early days. Oh my fuck. Sorry, it's hard to be quiet. If we get picked up by the computer, we're on record forever. Is that so bad? I've got someone waiting for me in the pods, Alexei. This is a one-trip thing. Oh. They were having a bit of a tryst. Okay. Thank you.
Impressive, as always.
Okay, what's this door?
Hey, that's impressive.
This takes me down. I don't need that. This takes me down... down onto the third floor somewhere. Okay. I'm gonna get caught crossing here. But I want to go in that room.
I'm going.
Go over there. Okay. No one's around for a sec.
Nice.
I don't care about these things. This is already off, so I'll just go about my business. ID cartridges. Okay. More logs. Here we go. Look, Captain, this is what I was talking about. We're slowing down. Pretend for a second when I look at your screen, all I just see is unintelligible math. Okay, see this line? That's us. This one, that's where we should be. This one, that's where we're going. We're off course, and I think it's because... What the hell's that? Nolda. Will, what's going on down there? Frank, I was going to ask you the thing. The engine just braced. Who hit the brakes? So someone hit the brakes. Go ahead, Frank. As some as you know, the ship dropped out of faster-than-light travel. We're going to spin up to the skip drive again. Why are we talking instead of doing? It ain't simple. You haul hit Frank. Sorry, if I could just hit a button and skip us back to speed, I would. But Nav's got to plot a new course. Dropping to sublight speeds means we're quite a ways off course. The navigational computer will be helpful. I don't know how long it'll take. I have to get this right. Any errors and we can fly through a planet or a star. Plus, we need to count up the fuel reserves. If we try to skip without the energy, I'm not sure, we might just explode. I'd rather not explode. What if we don't have enough fuel? Then we fly slow. I need to run the numbers. We'll deal with that problem when it comes. For now, Frank, go see to the fuel. Assume he can get us back to skip space and plot a course. All right, this is the captain. The UDL mantra has always been prevention. If you don't have problems, you don't need a plan for dealing with them. Before I was assigned to this journey, I ran budgets for our galas. How much does it cost to staff an ocean liner? How much food do we need? I always put safety precautions, lifeboats, sick kits, flares, whatever I could think of on a separate category from the rest of the budget. I knew I should plan for them. I think I got that from Donna, but my boss always redacted them. Why spend money on emergency for supplies when we can spend money on not having an emergency? Hire better crew, build better material ships, find a better accountant. From pleasure cruisers to colonizer ships, I guess nothing changes. They gave us 10 years of rations and we used 9 of it. Resi is saying it could take us 26 years to get to Halcyon if we can't spin up the skip drive. Anyway, I carve this up. Somebody's going to starve. Nolda. I want this on record. We're fucked and it ain't because of the equipment. The skip drive is toast. I don't know what the hell happened. I'm not even getting prelim cyclo boosters. Captain says we've got food for a year. Resid's going to take 26 to get there. Back home, I saw folks lose their minds going hungry for a week. It ain't going to last a bloody month if we don't figure something out. Okay, so they got stranded in space. All right, that's back down. Don't want back down. I want to get across the bridge again. So I'm going to get caught. I'll go across the bridge. I'm right here. Identify yourself. The statement's false. Everything I say is false. Later. Across. And in here. Thank you to the Sprats. So did Donna end up becoming a meal? What happened to Donna? Power down the sentries. Set targeting to UDL. Okay, so I could have done this. Great. Is that doing anything? And I can never tell if that actually changes anything, because they're all still moving. Unless they're going back to their charging stations. Okay. The one... Okay, well... We did what we came here for, I suppose. So let us... come in here and go out. Back to the ship, I suppose. Later, guys. Really sad that happened. The Hope is big and dark and scary. And no one ended up happy. Oh, hey Cairo, sorry, I didn't see you there. I was really engrossed in reading some of the lore.
I am receiving a transmission from Dr. Wells. The transmission is marked with priority status. Urgent!
Great. I haven't changed the companions. I'm still running around with Max and Parvati, best boy and best girl, if you will. It's just been they've just been different outfits. Because you get an item called the Holographic Shroud, and basically what it does is it will what's the word I'm looking for? It will, if you have like certain ID cards, when you go to restricted areas, you'll take on their costume. So it's kind of like situational stealth mechanics, where you only have so much time to run around an area before your disguise fails and you have to talk your way out of it for a sec. All right, these are all pretty crappy. I'm just thinking about something to bring into the last mission here. Special delivery. Because, like, these are all pretty low-level weapons. Like, why is this only 440 damage? I guess it is an N-ray weapon, so I'll take that. So... And I really don't have anything else to spend money on. So let's get our next...
Captain,
here we go.
I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
All right.
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I...
All right.
I'll be here.
Let's go. Here we are.
Successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
All right. We're pushing forward. Into the lab. Parvati and Max, you're coming with me. Okay. I don't see anybody just yet.
We got trouble!
Oh, I like walked right into a fight. Everyone heal up. I like walked right past everybody. That was a little silly of me. Hello, dead canids. This is all stuff I cleared out already. Have I read everything in here? I think so. All right. So... Yep. Great. Universal Defense Logistics official arrest receipt. Adreno, yeah, it's the it's like the health kit. I'll talk about it in a sec. Hold on. Individual has been detained at this location, must appear in a Halcyon court. Great, failure to appear at the... All right. So they arrested him. So if you look under my health bar, there's that little doctor bag that says times 334. That's how many uses I have of my inhaler here. The inhaler itself can hold up to like different things at a time, based on your medical skill. Adreno is just the standard health kit, but you can add in, like, you could put a whiskey in there and you'll get like attributes and bonuses and minuses. Adrena time gives you more like movement speed makes you faster, but it also will come with a crash. Like a lot of these have like little stuff, so like I can use this one for an armor rating bonus, stuff like that. I normally just leave it as the as just the health kit. Whiskey in the health kit, you know it, man. Oh, my buddy's lab got all wrecked. Terminal passcode inside the Cystipig, great. Never been back here, so let's go in here for a sec. Publishing Last Will and Testament. If you are seeing this screen, Phineas Wells, I've been perniciously kidnapped and incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon on Tartarus. If I have not been executed for charges levied against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work or rescue me, preferably the latter. The screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the aether. This is me, Hamarim. I prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Personal files. Must delete entries from terminal memory. First memory. The Hope made it to Halcyon after all, 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship full of colonists, so naturally they're going to leave them there. Corporate tells us revival is impossible. They've tried absolutely nothing, and apparently they're all out of options. Cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. I'm quite confident I can find a way to revive the Hope colonists if only corporate would authorize my requests. I don't see why I need permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense. Did Newton beg permission from his employers before discovering the laws of motion? LOL. Genius is not beholden to the vicissitudes of bureaucracy. Besides, the Hope has a cargo of hundreds of thousands of colonists, expects a few to go missing. 113 seconds, new record. Most of my subject lasts 93 seconds on average before cellular liquefaction reduces them to several gallons of soup, 3 degrees above freezing. 113 seconds of screaming. The subject was stronger than the others, but in the end, his body failed to survive the revival process. He was my 12th subject. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know. The Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. It's only experiment on 12. How many more experiments before I successfully revive a single subject? 1, 10, 100, 500? Statistically insignificant. If I experimented on one subject every month, I would not make a dent in the Hope's population in a lifetime. I can still hear the screaming, trouble sleeping, trouble concentrating. Psychological toll significant. Final entry. I always suspected this would happen. The board finally discovered what I'd done and sent their headhunters to track me down, but they'll never find me. They say I'm a murderer, and they're right, I am. I regret what I've done, but I'm not about to turn myself into the board. I'm not going to go begging to the board's forgiveness. Only the Hope's colonists can forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right, and I'm going to find a way to revive them no matter how long I have to stay in hiding. I've got my notes, I have my equipment, and now I have this lab. It's time I returned to work. Open the panel. Okay. We're working our way through here. Thank you. Great. Finn's Force and the Tartarus nav key. Okay. Pick that up in a sec. What's Finn's Force look like?
Nicely done.
These are not better than anything I'm holding. Okay. Ammunition. And a bathroom. Great. Finn's Force. Well, it's a better N-ray gun. At least there's that. 53 damage. 88. Wait. How is this better? Oh, it's a critical gun, maybe? Higher DPS, but lower damage per shot? Whatever, man. Let's put that in. Alright. We have the nav key. We're going to Tartarus. Away we go. Alright. We have one more mission. The Brave New World. Here we go.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Well, let's chat, everybody. Cheers.
Phineas, locked up in Tartarus? We cannot let this stand. That place terrifies even the most hardened criminal.
I agree, Sam.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is
You
likely
should
to be
count.
quite dangerous, Captain.
You should count as a viewer. Oh, Sag times. Sag times at Bridgemont High. All right. Quite dangerous. We can't abandon him. All right, what's so bad about the labyrinth?
Was unable to complete scheduled sanitization service due to the following reason. Locked door.
Still, we can't do nothing. Wouldn't be right.
The armed surveillance protocols on a maximum security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically quite impossible and deadly. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
All right. What do you all think about this?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard.
Well, we've never done anything, Ellie, so you don't
I mean
count.
that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think.
Right?
And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
Great.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
Sure.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
Sure.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
Good.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
We're doing it. Let's go.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Yeah, group
Got my
dies.
trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Let's do it. I'm afraid of the robot. Run away. I don't know. I don't think the whole squad goes out into the field with me. And I'm curious if I hadn't done people's loyalty missions, and not really even loyalty missions, just like their side quests, if they would be like as gung-ho about it. But generally speaking, I guess I can't go to Typhon. I don't know what Typhon is supposed to be. Yeah, but I think it was just like these are all the people you've traveled with. You're about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the colony. Saves made after this point can only finish the main story. Side quests and DLC, such as Peril and Murder, will be unavailable for any saves made beyond this point. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now before you cross the point of no return. All right, make a quick manual save, just in case. And let's do it. I just saved, but let's do it one more time. Extra saving. We're going to Tartarus.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Know anything useful?
Resident count is as follows. 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Do you promise not to leave without me?
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Nah. Of all the places to get arrested.
UDL does appreciate the courtesy you've done us by delivering yourself here. As a show of our deepest gratitude, we will make your execution quite swift.
Great, appreciate that. Let's see. How do I know you're a real officer? Show me your ID.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
All right, cool, great.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge.
Well, good to know 1,000 years is 87 million hours. Good to know. I'm glad to know that she'll be waiting.
Certainly. What would you like?
Play my favorite song. Great. All right.
As you would. Take care.
Here we go. All right, what do we got? This can go back into here. Don't need ya. Still have a fair amount of like room in my like outfit. Put this on for now in case I need to talk right away. Oop.
Remember that you are not insured.
Good to know. All right. Put you on first in case I have to talk right out of the way. You two, we're doing this. So they just had another ship came in from the Groundbreaker. Okay. All right. I'll keep my hilarious information on. We have to get there, but there are some side areas I want to explore. So we'll do that first. That was a waste. Resetting my holographic shroud. All right, so you see, just so you kind of get it. So you see how these two are dressed in sort of their regular armor. When I walk through here, they take on a disguise that is similar to what the local bad guys are.
Now it's our turn. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while
Oh.
Push on, Mardad.
It's a fight. Here we go. Reload. Move. I will heal. All right. Well, I don't care about the board anymore. That's fine. All right. Are they... I think they're just waiting, which is good, because I want to explore. So... the Groundbreaker is way our friend right now. since they literally attacked the board. All right, this is an elevator. All right. Let's run straight across and see if there's anything worth getting over there. Don't care about my disguise. Dead guards, that's great. I could climb down here for some reason. Why would I climb down here? I guess maybe just a way to get around. All right, Cairo, thanks for dropping by, man. It was nice that you could stick around for a little bit. You have a good night. Okay. So this takes me down into the guts of the area, I guess. This would be the sneaky route, it looks like. Which I don't think I want to do. I think I want to go in loud. But let's see where this takes us. A ladder. Up here. I don't even know where I am anymore now. This feels like a weird circle I could go in. Yeah, I'm just on the other side of the landing area. Maybe it's just a way to get down and out of the way of the big fight. Okay. This is very, Terminator 2 music. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. All right. Great. Ammunition all over the place. All right, there's some dudes in here. Great. I don't care about the board. They are worthless to me. Okay. Great. Broken computer. Just open all the doors. Okay. Thank you for all of your items. I don't need $41 now. It's the end of the game. Drano, gold helmet. Great. All right. Just double checking. Anything worth getting over here? Nope. Let's go. I can go up. I can also...
Got my sights on you.
Thanks, Elite Mardet. A space cadet of some form or another. All right, locked doors. Unlocked doors. Okay. Let's just see what we got. A list of passwords for something called a RAM. 3 columns, but only one is legible. The rest have been scratched out. Today's password from column 1 is Akande. Okay. Okay. This takes me inside, and I get in behind the door. Throw on a big bad helmet here. Let's go, folks. Oh, okay.
They call this place the Labyrinth. Perhaps we should all meditate on that as we make our descent.
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system.
Pretty cool looking aesthetically. All right. Lock and load.
I suppose it would be too late to back out now, huh? Fear not, Captain. I'll watch your back.
Good to know, buddy. What are you even holding on to? You have pretty good weapon. Max, you're holding on to just a good assault rifle. All right. It's not worth really giving you any of these. That's fine. Won't go down there yet. All right, that's another option to go down. Nothing, looks like there's nothing worth gathering from there. So we need to make it all the way across to here is our next goal. It's probably going to be a fight the whole time, but let's see if we can't come through this way and go to the side. Right.
Looking good, soldier.
Like... Okay, let's see. Sealed door, great. Well, darn. Let's pick a fight. Screw it. Oh, I'm gonna die. Alright. Note to self. Not wise. Don't do that. There's too many people around. Need to find a better choke point, like the office I was just in. Alright. Let's do that one more time. This time, make sure my helmet is on.
At least as a prison had for bars when it's gonna storm like that guarding the gates.
Entering the labyrinth's the easy part. Making it back out. I'm still trusting your plan on that one, Captain.
Yeah, well, my first plan was letting us die, so we'll try to avoid that option. But we do know that the left side is kind of not important at the moment.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Okay. So... and let's try to navigate to the far right over here. Just see if there's anything, like, worth getting in these rooms. Alright. Not this room. Back here. Okay. That's a bust. Ways up. Like... going straight through everything seems like an efficient way to do this. I'll get caught a couple times, but nothing terribly inconvenient, I feel. Oh shoot, I need to cut over and get up. Let's go straight up this ladder. Don't mind me.
Looking good, soldier.
Great. Alright. Drop a quick save. Get caught. That's fine.
Are you new?
Are you talking while on shift? Just don't do it again. Great. Up we go. Here is an elevator of some kind and a way to get across from there. Okay. Alright, we're very sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky children. Alright. Last vending machine of the game, it looks like. Great. Just buying all these things. Bracelet. Light ammo. Bit cartridge. Workbench. None of that looks good. Great. Just getting our ammunition where we can. Ordnance control armors. Alright. Feeling good. Oh, ammunition. Don't need these. Great. Oh, let's sell all the junk. Great. That's fine. Repair. Tinker. Can I get you any stronger? Maybe. 30 grand, not really worth it. Let's see. Who's holding what? You could get bumped up. You definitely could get bumped up. Armor. 15 Gs for more armor out of that. 64. Well, this is okay. Feeling good. Doing all right. Into the pit. Okay. We need to go over there. This feels like a place we could pick a fight. So let's see what we can do. Picking locks is a good way to start. Alright. Storage manifest. Dimethyl sulfoxide canisters, straitjackets, riot batons, ballistic vests, hibernation chamber, indoctrination pamphlets, forced pacification system refills, hibernation, material, shipping, and containers. Okay. Structural changes needed to accommodate hibernation chambers in the Labyrinth facility, beginning with the requirement that every chamber receive a constant supply of at minimum 34 kilowatts. Occupants of these chambers are injected with supply of UDL's patented Vito hibernation fluid. 12 pages of one sentence. Great. The pit. We designed chambers are installed in a cylindrical fashion around a supporting structure. Okay. All right. In pods. Haig. Possession of anti-UDL communications, inciting violence, random selection. He was there. Undefined. Okay. All right. Cool. So I came in here. I got up to this elevator. I guess I could have done other things in other rooms. But let's go up. We've done the hard part, or the first part, I guess, not a hard part, just next floor, I suppose. Yeah. Alright, that's the next elevator. We're gonna run out of thingy soon. Alright, that's a bunch of fighting. Dude's in the middle. Dude's over there. Alright, let's see what happens.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
Oh, the iconoclasts are here. Alright, I'm going to chill for a sec. They're helping.
I'll keep my head down. Here we go.
Good. Well, the Van Noys are here. Did I shoot the... I didn't shoot the iconoclasts, did I? Oh, I did! Oh no, oh no, oh no. That was an accident. That was not what I wanted to do. Alright. I think... Where am I? Just climb.
Are you new?
Are you talking? Yep. Yep. Alright, great. Never mind. Leave me alone. I definitely thought I... Oh, I did save. Saved. Here. So I should have bought out all of the stuff, yeah? Yep, alright. I think if we can make it happen, we're gonna go loud. Just because those dudes come and help us, and I don't want to waste too much time trying to be sneaky. I will, again, read these. Pick this up. Great. Let's go this way.
Imagine being locked up in a place like this. Just the weight of all that stone and steel. It's making me sick.
Dang it, he went and crouched on me. Alright. Oh, this map is kind of wonky. Just fight off the N-rays. We're good. We're doing okay. Oh. Great. Go team. We did it. We did it in the much more peaceful way than it could have been. Alright, and I guess... just doing a quick run around since the disguise is now useless on this level. Doesn't matter. Thank you. Great.
Easy does it.
Who are you?
I'm working as fast as I can, all right? If y'all would quit bothering me, I'd get this done sooner.
What are you doing?
Fixing the FPS system. FPS system. It's redundant, Melody. Can you just let me work? I'm almost done.
I don't know what that is.
Forced pacification system. If the prisoners riot, we gas them. It went a little haywire after the last deployment, so here I am.
Guerrilla Games, how's it
I
going?
need to finish this, so get out of here, will you?
Well, patented pacification system. Alright. Drop a quick save here. What does this do? Authorization password. Okay. Now we need to find a password key, obviously. Good to hear it. Glad you could stop by. Thanks for being around here. I think I can make this happen. Ooh, it's so close. Oh, she has nothing worth getting. All right. I tried. I wonder who has the pacification key. Okay. Can duck through here. Good. Okay. What a weird place to have stuff to do, I suppose. Alright, standing over a pit of death. Not ideal. Not one of my top 5 places to find myself. Let's just climb up here. Alright, so that's where I started. Great. Let's see if I can't find someone with the pass key. They're dead. Great. Ammunition, always nice. Alright, let's go left this time. Okay. Alright, I guess no key or anything. No, I am here to save the colonists and save Halcyon. I am capitalism no bueno. Alright, let's get to a defensible position.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
There's the iconoclasts, good. Great. Great. Alright, they're fighting over there. Thanks, iconoclasts. You're great. Alright. Oh, hey, man. Alright. Everyone's dead. Iconoclasts, thank you for your sacrifice. You're helping make the world a better place. Iconoclasts, you're good. You're grand, you're great. Not gonna go through that door yet. Anything up here? Oh, you are all the way loyal. Interesting. Yeah, I'm like anti-board the whole game pretty much. But this is gonna be basically a 100% playthrough. I've done all the quests and all the DLC and stuff. Okay. A flamethrower. This is a really cool, like, aesthetically designed space for sure. I can't go up any higher, so let's just go down. Ammunition. Ugh. Okay. Great. Alright, just jump this time, that's fine. It's not high enough for it to be a problem. Alright. That away. Thank you for your death.
We're with you, Captain. Kick some ass.
Appreciate you.
Hey, Cap.
How's it going?
Spreading the good word, one bullet at a time.
There you go, buddy. Are the other Van Noys dead? Are you sad? Well, there's May.
Our trigger fingers are getting a mite antsy.
Well, let's do it. Drop to save. Great. Get Shrek'd, everybody. Alright, where are we? What's the deal? Where are we going? Go get him.
What? We've got a fight on our hands.
Everyone heal up.
Well done. We're still alive.
Yeah, we are. Sorry, buddies. This is not the time for you guys. Hunting rifles. I could go up. I need to go that way. Alright. What do we got? Oh, I don't love that it doesn't really work. Alright, nothing up there. Through the door. We're at a computer. Okay. Can I do anything with this door besides that? No. Awesome.
I find myself.
Oh, leave me alone.
Something.
Great. Chairman Rockwell.
Well, look who it is.
Should have put my hat on.
I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
I'm actually going to come back here. I know it's a little silly, but I want to put on the right outfit. Alright, we've gone through here. One more fight. Great. Okay. All right. Now. A nice hat. Unseal the door. Drop the save. Here we go.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
And the convict. The vicar. You know,
the
most people, once
convictor.
they're out of prison, don't seem keen on returning.
Oh, I would go anywhere to see you fall, sir.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Chairman Rockwell, I presume.
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man.
Uh-oh. Phineas would rather die than cooperate.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
You gave up on these colonists.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
No, I haven't.
I believe we could ask you the same.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
Well, buddy. I wouldn't have to if you'd be more cooperative.
Oh, right. This coming from the psychopathic outlaw. Yes, I'll try to be more open-minded about your path of wanton dissent. We don't need your help.
With your resources and some of the folks, we could do a lot.
I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
Maybe some good can come out of you after all. All right. My fellow Americans. Great. What do we got? Cameras. Jim, trying to get it straight with Akande's orders. Only a few things more from my end. I still don't know what we'll do about cameras. She says security footage ain't enough. They want reels. What's going on? She's bringing in a VIP for internment. Security's ramping up. Sorry for inconvenience. It's a fine mess. Said something about recording an announcement. They're all overly excited. It's hush-hush. I guess the VIP's been on the run for a while. I appreciate it. You know her. We'll miss a check on the list. It's our heads. All right. Okay. What's next? I don't see anybody. Am I in the same room I was in? Yes, okay. To the pit exit. Up we go.
Now keep quiet.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the count needs our help. So get in there.
MSI, let's go! We saved everyone. Oh. Oopsies. Sorry, Grim. Don't run in front of me. Great. Grim, I don't remember who you were. Oh, they're fighting over there still. Do your thing. Feel pretty good about that. Let's heal up. Just keep going on the circuit here. You're already dead. Alright. So, this is some kind of extra room. Can't go through it. Maybe that's the way back. Alright. They're all in the middle. Just doing a run through, checking see if anything else worth investigating before heading up higher. Hope my buddies are still alive. Who came and helped out. Sorry I shot you there, buddy. Just one misfire there. All corporates are dead, looks like. Oh, one MSI trooper died. Corporate Sentinel's dead. Technicians, commanders. Grim.
For the Rangers.
Great. Alright, up we go. Who's left? Is he up there? Must be up. Alright. Here we go.
Really doing this, huh?
Damn Skippy.
In my life has been leading up to this point. I am, I believe I'm ready for this.
Okay.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
It's over.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm aware of your diplomatic talents, Captain. You have a gift for manipulation, but I warn you, I'm no easy mark. For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
Okay, Sophia. I'm here for Phineas, let him go.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No. Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Let's talk about this.
Fair enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to parlay with me.
You don't want to die on Tartarus. I'm giving you a chance to walk away. Your experiments were destroyed in the Ministry. Yeah, I'm giving you a chance.
Interesting that you think I'm going to die here. I believe I'm more than capable of taking you on.
You can't beat me. I have autosave. What makes you think you will beat me?
Fair point. I don't know how you've managed to defy the odds. By every reasonable estimate, you should be dead. Yet here you stand. I've devoted my entire life to protecting Halcyon. I'm not afraid to die in the line of duty.
If protecting the colony was your duty, you failed.
Don't you think I know that? Yes, I made mistakes. Costly mistakes. Leaving you alive was the worst of them all. You were always an unknown variable. I tried to recruit you, but you threw your lot in with that madman, Phineas Wells.
He's right behind you. He's right here. I destroyed your experiments. Your plan isn't going to work.
Yes, I'm quite aware of your brazen act of corporate vandalism. By the way, those test subjects you killed, they died in agony. My scientists assure me they can recover the data you've destroyed. You've succeeded in temporarily delaying our research. Nothing more.
All your research is wrong. The scientists are lying to you. The experiment was badly engineered.
That isn't true. It can't be. You're trying to manipulate me. That experiment was absolutely essential to the program. My scientists assured me they were close to a breakthrough. They gave me their word.
I can see it in your eyes.
Damn you. You are telling the truth. My scientists have been lying to me, and I was stupid enough to trust them at their word. We're going to have to start all over again. All that research, all those experiments. You've set us back decades.
You're welcome.
I haven't given up on the program yet. You've caused some complications, but I can improvise. I can fix this. I haven't lost control of the labyrinth yet. Our security system is still operational. I can still put a stop to you.
Oh, I don't have high enough lie level.
This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain.
Okay.
And don't worry, I will...
Okay, so now what? The automechanical warden. Okay. That looks like the final boss. Okay. Here we go. I didn't have enough lying. How close was I at all? I needed 20 more. I wasn't gonna get there. Not without respecking. Okay. The door I have to go through. The door I can choose to go through. High enough hacking. Access RAM overridden. Designate the RAM as a hostile intruder. All right. Let's see how this goes. We did it. It did. It be dead. Thank you, combat drones, for your sacrifice. Wonder if there's anything else in here to do. Let's do a quick run around. Sealed door. Sealed door. Robot room. Dead robots. I was afraid of you all. Not anymore. Now, you are my brothers. Yeah, I'm just glad that I kept Max along with me to keep me in a good hacking shape. Right? Still in my fancy clothes. What a weirdly fancy part of the building. What's down this way? Oh, just an overview of sorts. Oh, is this the Skyrim door? No, I guess not. Okay. All right. Time for the final confrontation with Sophia. I've killed everybody here. I trounced her robot. Let's see if I can't talk her out of this. Oh, you're not gonna do that. Okay. Really? You got shot once by him? Really? That's amazing. What a chump. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Sophia. I wanted to talk you out of this.
Get me out of here!
I wanted to keep you alive, gal.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
You're welcome. Are you alright? What'd they do? Board never stood a chance. I wouldn't let anything happen to you. Are you alright?
I'm alright, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would.
The fight with the robot, or you hated the fight with Akande?
You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I don't like the sound of that.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing.
All right, they hate us.
2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Earth is only an idea to us. But that idea is the bedrock the colony is built upon. If people were to find out it's gone dark, the shock could be too much to bear.
Oh, I see, and boss fight as a
What will
whole.
happen once news gets out. Let's just keep this between us for now.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option.
It wouldn't have been a plan to begin
We're in
with.
serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
We have a lot of work ahead of us.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
With the chairman in my pocket, no one's going to know I'm running the colony. I want the shadow government. Shadow government forever!
The chairman? I don't know why you let that heartless creature live, but I'll have to trust your judgment. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Very.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the Board's authority. But the Board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the Board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The Board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The Board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing Board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the Lifetime Employment Program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Even the Gorgon asteroid, though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the aftershocks of your actions. Olivia and Minnie Ambrose worked together to cure the marauders Adrena Time had created. Through their partnership as scientist and administrator, they discovered the harmony that had eluded them as mother and daughter. And through years of patience and effort, they discovered the means to wean Halcyon from the scourge of Adrena Time. Their work eventually allowed Wells and his scientists to treat many of Halcyon's marauders. As their addiction waned, the colonists who had lived for so long under the thrall of Adrena Time returned to their communities and loved ones, and joined in the effort to save Halcyon. In spite of everything, the Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts. The Rizzo's company in Halcyon dissolved after the collapse of the board. Needless to say, the launch of Spectrum Brown was indefinitely delayed. A stockpile of Spectrum Brown remains buried deep beneath the ruins of the old distillery, abandoned to time and attrition. With the dissolution of the board, Ruth Bellamy found herself without the two constants in her life: Byzantine culture and her sister Belinda. In the face of this new reality, she struggled to find a direction for her life. The colony had moved on from Halcyon Helen and would require new heroes in the years to come. And so Ruth Bellamy decided it was time to exit stage left. She quietly disappeared from public view. The dissolution of the board did not mean the dissolution of the ambitions of Cedric Kincannon, the charismatic leader of Sublight Underground. Cedric offered Slug's transportation services to the newly thawed colonists and set to work ferrying resources and food wherever they were most needed. For better or worse, Slug headgear became fashionable in the following years. As the board began to disintegrate, Spencer Woolrich found himself at a crossroads. Cling to what little stardom remained to him, or help usher Halcyon into its new future. To the surprise of many, perhaps himself most of all, Spencer chose the latter option. Having learned a variety of different skills in the many different roles played throughout his lengthy career, Spencer founded a radio serial dedicated to staying alive despite the odds. His subjects included how to survive violent encounters with only grazing wounds, dispense pithy one-liners for tense scenarios, and, of course, how to look good doing both. After a brief attempt at dating Helen as one person rather than two, which both Bertie and Helen found too strange, Bertie struck out on his own to try his hand at raising woolly cows. Many of his former Rangers teammates soon followed, accompanied by the woolly cow the team had originally plied with alcohol. The dairy farm thrived under Bertie's leadership and care. The Dairy Rangers privately believed that the woolly cows softened Bertie's temper considerably, although the only one brave enough to say this to his face was promptly headbutted. Due to the board's dissolution, many of the Prophet's old customers no longer found quite the same value in productivity seminars that they once had. With her business drying up, the Prophet chose to take her followers down a new path. Months later, salvagers on Eridanos found clues leading them to a seemingly abandoned bunker out in the wilderness. Inside, they discovered horribly mangled corpses, sacrificed to a blood-scrawled portrait of a sprat-headed deity. The Prophet was not among the bodies.
Oops.
Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. Chairman Rockwell served as the public face for the changes in Halcyon to come. Whenever you needed strings pulled or a voice to sell a policy change, Rockwell was only too happy to oblige. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus and made Chairman Rockwell your own puppet, a role he was all too eager to play. The colony never realized you were the true power behind the new administration. By acting vicariously through agents and third parties, you controlled Halcyon from the shadows. As a result, Halcyon survived the turbulent years that were to follow. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Well, that was the Outer Worlds. That was pretty fun. I like that. Just you go, guys and gals and theys. That was a fun game. I liked that. Let us see. We've got a little bit more time left in the stream today, so we can maybe start something else or look around or mess about with some other things in my Steam library here. It kind of just depends on what we want to do. All right, well, I'm going to take a quick restroom break. I'll let the credits keep playing for now, but I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that delay. Had to run downstairs really quick for something. So I'm kind of at an impasse here. I don't have anything else downloaded right now. And like, I guess the best way to put it is, I just finished a really big, a really big RPG. Spent, 65 hours in it. So I don't want to jump right back into another huge RPG, I'd like to maybe do something a little bit smaller scale, if there's something kind of fun in that realm. But I don't know what we could do for that off the top of my head. Let's see what we might be able to accomplish today.